How's it going, guys? Magnitudex here from GamersBeverage, bringing you another commentary. I know I've been MIA for the last couple of days. I've been a little bit busy, been starting a new job and getting some training, been doing lots and lots of things. And you know what? I have about 30 gigs worth of videos ready and lined up for you guys. There's some single player AC, there's some Uncharted, and a little bit of multiplayer. So this is to kick off the multiplayer commentary. I'm going to try to put one out for you guys at least every single day if I possibly can. You know, it all depends on how busy I am. And you know what, guys, if you guys don't already know, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the community submission days. I do believe I have one from the Lost Assassins TV, AB Xantos, and there's one more person that is escaping me right now. Paddington Bear, I think that's who it is. I do apologize. Is there somebody, if there's somebody else that sent me a video, please, resend it. I sometimes get a little bit lost with the amount of videos that I actually do have. But enough about that. So basically what I wanted to talk about, I had to kind of catch my breath right there. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. I do have a new channel banner, channel design. So essentially it's a little bit more cleaner looking. It looks like the Assassin's Creed Animus background on their Assassin's Creed Network channel. So take a look at it, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. It looks pretty similar to it, so I tried my best to recreate it as as close as possible to the actual website. And another thing that I wanted to let you guys know, there are three pieces, kind of like three banners at the top that will lead you to the actual shows that I have on my channel. So there's Assassin's Creed community show, and you guys can definitely head on over to these shows and subscribe to these shows. There's an Assassin's Creed multiplayer show and a Assassin's Creed walkthrough show. So please help me out, guys. The more subscribers I have on that show, the higher rating I do get on the actual YouTube search engines. And you know what that means? Higher ratings on the search engine, more people see my videos, and I get to produce more videos for you guys. So I think I wasted enough time talking about this, quite a bit of time, and I'm gonna get into what I wanted to talk to you guys about in this commentary. And I've been getting so many questions for so long, and this is the question: Magnitudex, can you help me do a commentary? Can you tell me what to talk about? Tell me what to mention to my viewers. And I finally decided to sit down and kind of share my wisdom, share my kind of tips and tricks that I've kind of discovered, and I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what I talk about, what I think about, what I prepare before I do a commentary, and maybe it helps you guys out. And there's three general rules that I like to keep when I am doing a commentary, and I'm gonna tell you guys the three rules right now. Alright, guys, so rule number one is keep it true to yourself, be yourself, don't try to copy anybody else. And I'm just going to go over these rules in general, and then I'm going to spend a little bit of time on each rule. So rule number two is essentially don't just talk about the gameplay. Nobody wants to just see you sit there and saying, okay, I just sat down on the bench right there and I decided to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here and yeah, and don't do that. So I'll spend a little bit more time on that and how you can actually improve your commentary doing other things other than just talking about gameplay. And lastly, have fun with it. Don't just be like all uptight, nervous to say anything, don't know what to talk about. Have fun with the commentary, step out of your comfort zone and enjoy yourself. So that's what you're going to want to do. So since you guys know my three rules that for making commentaries, I'm going to quickly just go over each one, give you guys a couple pointers about them and how you guys can actually improve on each and every single rule. So starting with the first one, we're going to be talking about, being yourself. There's been tons and tons of talk about people, copying one other person, or they're like the whole thing about being original. It's very, very hard to be original on YouTube. And as hard as people try to develop their own style, or maybe they're inspired by somebody else to do a specific commentary or a specific style, I know there's people out there that are always like people are copying Shenmue, people are copying Squiddish. It's really, really hard to develop your own style, but in a sense you're gonna have to do it sooner or later. And it's better to don't start off copying other people. Don't start off pulling the typical I'm gonna swear every 5 seconds during a match. Don't, you know, try to copy other people's phrases or words. Just essentially develop your own specific style. And if, you know, you quickly start off, you know, creating that specific style, creating your persona, then you're gonna, you know, churn out to be a really great commentator, and people are gonna start watching you. People are gonna keep coming back to your channel, not because of the fact that, you know, you provide great gameplay, because yeah, that is important, but the most important thing in a lot of the commentaries is the personality behind the voice. If somebody, you know, likes your gameplay, or, you know, just comes to see gameplay, they can go see it at any other channel. You know, there's like over 150 different Assassin's Creed commentators slash players. There's people that just do gameplay, that, you know, literally rate people with like 19.5k gameplays and stuff like that. People can do that. You know, I personally, you know, I just can't play that well as other people. But there's people that, you know, don't play really well, as opposed to this gameplay that you guys are watching right now. And then there's people that will, you know, literally like have the worst gameplay but have the most amazing commentary, the most interesting commentary possible. So if you are able to, you know, set up that personality, set up that kind of enthusiasm in your voice, then you're gonna definitely attract lots more gamers, lots more of the audience, and they're gonna keep coming back to watch your videos. So let's go on to rule number two is don't just talk about the gameplay, talk about something else. You know, it's okay if you do a few videos once in a while if you're covering strategy, but if you got to think about it this way, there's a lot of people that do play Assassin's Creed, and the people that are watching your videos, you know, about maybe 25% of them are on YouTube trying to learn how to play the game, how to improve their gameplay. The other 75% are essentially trying to, you know, not get better at the game, but they're looking for entertainment. They're looking for those, you know, amazing games where they can see 19.5k on a manhunt game, or a wanted, or an assassinate game. And then there's the other people that are just there because they love listening to somebody talk about something funny, something interesting, and, you know, something that is amazing that happened in the game, kind of like this. You know, you can spend some time on something like this where I was pretty much frozen for the next 2.5 minutes, and as boring as this video is going to be, I don't think you guys are going to be actually watching the gameplay. And this is what I'm trying to get across to you guys. Gameplay right now is screwed up for me. There's nothing going on, but what am I doing right now? I am talking about something that you guys want to hear. There's something that you guys came to this video and you guys wanted to hear me talk about it. Whether it's some funny story that happened to me in kindergarten, or maybe when my pants fell off in front of the whole class or something like that, or maybe I was, you know, downtown, drank a little bit too much, and I hooked up with a little bit too many girls that I didn't really want to, you know, mention anything about, and maybe they were a little bit on the chunkier side. You know, nothing wrong with chunky girls. I like the full natural girls, but sometimes it's a little bit embarrassing if you don't know what's going on. But that's the stuff you guys want to talk about. Tell the audience a funny story, engage them, you know, ask them questions at the end, make them leave comments, make them, you know, do anything that makes them feel like they're kind of reliving the story with you. So make it interesting, kind of like the serious commentaries that I sometimes do. So anything that you can talk about that will engage the audience, make them think a little bit more about their own personal life, or maybe just get a good laugh out of how bad your life turned out for that particular moment. So that's rule number 2. And lastly, rule number 3 is have fun with it. Be excited about what you're doing. There's nothing worse than going onto a YouTube channel and listening to somebody just talk like this the whole time. And, you know, I'm sitting on the bench right now and I'm just kind of frozen and the guardian doesn't see me. Be exciting, you know, use that, turn that monotone voice into something, you know, amazing. You know, intonation goes a long way. Get a nice little microphone. Maybe you got one of those Turtle Beach headsets. Maybe do a live commentary. You know, that's the thing that interests people. You know, if you got a live commentary going on and you're screaming at the TV, you're swearing at the TV, you're about to like toss your controller across the room, that's something people want to come and watch. They want to hear it, and they want to hear you get excited about a game, you know. Or maybe you're raging, maybe you're about to boycott this game because there's so many glitches in it. Talk about something that interests you and make sure you have fun with it. Don't be just sitting there moping around about what's going on using that monotone crappy ass voice of yours. Be excited about it. talk about what you guys want to hear, and be original. And make sure you know, if you don't have any good stories from your life because all you do is you sit at home and play video games, then make something up. You know, there's tons and tons of people out there on YouTube that have amazing stories, and I'm pretty sure, you know, 95% of those stories are made up or they're slightly tweaked to make it even more interesting for the audience. So hopefully my 3 tips help you guys out. Hopefully the gameplay wasn't too boring, but from what I'm trying to gauge from you guys is the gameplay really doesn't matter at this point, because people are coming to see your personality, your commentary, and essentially, you know, gameplay will come last. So until later, guys, I am Magnitudex, but I'm pretty sure I don't have to repeat that too often for you guys. And that was my match where I was pretty much frozen for a good 3 minutes at the end, and I still ended up coming in first like a boss. So until later, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that thanks for watching sign. That will let you guys subscribe to my show. And there's 3 videos that are going to be coming in the future. So until you guys, you know, see those videos come up, you guys can hit them, and it's going to take you to a couple random videos that you guys can check out. So hopefully you guys like my new outro. Hopefully you guys check me out on Facebook and Twitter. That's where you guys can find me talking about some random shit all the time. Peace out and stay thirsty.